Hey guys, this is Chetan from PhoneRadar, and in this video we are going to do the unboxing and hands-on with the Samsung Galaxy E5, the E series smartphone in the mid-range category. And this is a 5-inch device with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 processor. And here we have the Galaxy A series and the Galaxy E series smartphones. This one is the A3, the A5 and the E7. So this is something similar to the E5, and these two are in the premium range. Though they have almost the same specifications, it's about the build quality and the materials used for making the exterior of the device. So this is the E7, let me keep that aside as well. And now let's talk about the Galaxy E5. So this one is a black unit that we have right now. And talking of the specifications, it's the Super AMOLED display, the 5-inch display, and there's an enhanced selfie with the 5 megapixel front facing camera along with an 8 megapixel rear camera. So this is the 5-inch HD Super AMOLED display, and there's a 1.2 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 processor. Everything else is pretty basic and neat. It has a 2400 mAh battery on the back, and the device is a unibody one, so the back cover cannot be removed. So if you can see, the pricing is 20,400 as mentioned here, so it's available for around 19,000 rupees in the retail market. So that's pretty decent for a Samsung smartphone, because Samsung recently higher than the other products. So that is where the E series seems a bit reasonable with the pricing. So this is the 5-inch Galaxy E5. Let me keep this aside. Let's check out the accessories. So firstly, the quick start guide, the warranty card, and the SAR information along with the smart switch information. So that is the smart switch, which is usually helpful for transferring content between the two devices. This is the USB cable, the power adapter. These are the earphones with the earplugs, and they also have the volume controls along with the power button. So this is useful for both calling as well as for listening to the music. And there's a SIM ejector pin. So this indicates the device is a unibody one, and you have to insert the SIM from the side of the device. So now talking about the physical aspect of this smartphone, this is a Duos. First of all, it's the dual SIM smartphone, and it has got a bit of rough, or you could say some matte kind of finish on the back. This isn't reflective, so that is again quite advantageous over the glossy backs, and this cannot be removed. On the side you see these two slots are for the SIM cards, and the secondary SIM card slot is something that is interesting here, because in both the A series as well as in the E series you find the SIM card slots to be having a micro SD card slot as well. So if at all you wanted the storage expansion, the micro SD card slot won't be able to take a SIM card as well. So this is where the SIM card can be placed, but if at all you choose to have a micro SD card, that will be placed vertically this way. So this is the 5-inch HD display, Super AMOLED display. On the top you have a 5 megapixel selfie camera and a set of sensors, and in the bottom there's a 3.5mm headset jack with the micro USB port and a primary microphone. And just like in the E7, you have a ditch here. On the left there's a volume rocker button, and in the top there's a secondary microphone. On the right there's a power button. So if you compare this with the A5, there's a difference in the side panel. Here you get a brushed aluminum kind of feel, and here you have the same material that is used on the back. So that is the difference you see here, and that is why the A5 might look a bit more premium to the E5, and that is where the pricing again differs. So on the back you have a 8 megapixel camera with a speaker and a LED flash. Let me start the device for the first time and check out the interface, which might be no different than the standard TouchWiz UI that we always see on the Samsung smartphones. So the device is as comfortable as it could be for a 5-inch smartphone, and these are the Samsung home screens. This is the flipboard that you see on the left, and the notification panel with the quick settings, and you could toggle that to have the entire list of quick settings here. And just like in the E7 that we complained, there's no auto brightness mode, so you have to manually control the brightness or have this outdoor unit, that's the outdoor mode, turned on. So outdoor mode will remain enabled for 15 minutes. That is where if at all the screen is turned on for the 15 minutes, it would then set this up. So that is something that one might not feel good about, because there's no auto brightness sensor provided here. And these are the list of pre-installed apps you see here. Galaxy applications is pre-installed. Flipboard, as you had already seen, My Files, Radio, and there's as well the entire Google Play app services. Let me go into the settings, and in the about section, this is the Android 4.4.4 KitKat that's running into this, and we might be expecting the Lollipop update anytime soon. And this is the SME500H. Getting into the settings, this is a 16 GB unit just like the E7, and it's the same 11.29 GB available for the storage, and there's an micro SD card slot provided, so you could place a micro SD card for the storage expansion. That is, as usual, a very useful feature. So this is the 8 megapixel camera, and as you can see, the interface is again the same. By default, you would be seeing a 6 megapixel setting here, and this is the 4:3 ratio for the 8 megapixel captures. The capture speed is quite good. The focusing is fast as well. It is taking about less than a second for focusing on the object. And for a quick capture, let's see, these are artificial light conditions. So this is how the capture quality is. It looks pretty decent on artificial light conditions. We'll have to check how good that is on low light. And these are a few modes that you see here: rare cam selfie, panorama, night mode, animated GIF, and there might be HDR as well. Yes, there's an HDR mode as well. So that is all about the camera. And this is the Galaxy E5 that we are talking about, which is almost the same as the E7 except for the screen size and the camera on the back. So the camera on the E7 is a 13 megapixel shooter, while this one is an 8 megapixel one. So that is a difference, and again you see the difference with the back cover, which has a different kind of material on the black unit. Before wrapping up, I would be doing a USB OTG test. So this is the micro USB on the go device. Let me insert that and let's check whether that is being recognized here or not. So for someone who wanted to quickly move files between this and any large computer or such, there is no support for the USB OTG here, or else there would have been a notification here. So there's no USB OTG support as of now, but in the final review we'll be testing a few more OTG drives and checking out whether there's actually some OTG connectivity given or not. So this was the quick hands-on and unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy E5 smartphone, the 5-inch device from Samsung in the E series, priced at around Rs 20,000. Do subscribe to PhoneRadar for more videos. Thank you.